Yeah.
I left my home and said goodbye to my family to spend 24 hours alone in the Swedish winter. I'm surrounded by deep snow, minus 10 degrees Celsius, and I only brought a tarp for shelter. No tent, no fire at the start, no backup plan. I thought I was prepared. I wasn't. Every hour, the cold made simple tasks harder. Walking, thinking, using my hands. When night arrived, the temperature dropped and the real challenge began. My goal was simple: stay warm, stay functional, and make it through the night. This is my 24-hour winter survival challenge. Welcome to the adventure.
Look. Traces from the wild pigs. Formed a triangle here and went over there. So nice to see wild animal traces. Oh my god. It's almost like this road is you can normally walk this path, but it's so much snow. Look. Guess I really have to freestyle this. Normally there's like this path here, but it's so much snow that this path is just blocked by snow. Trails from a bunny. So I see different trails on this path, and it's so far it's bunny, deer, and wild pig. Yesterday we saw trails of a lynx. I was really freestyling because the path was so blocked. All the snow makes the trees go down, and then the normal path that I usually take was blocked, and so I had to freestyle through the forest. But now I'm back on the normal path, and soon I'll be seeing the lake, which is the destination of where we are heading. The snow is so deep. It's like almost to the knees. And here we have wild pig trails again. You see them looking for food under the snow. Over there is the lake. But I'm heading to the other side, so I will continue here in the forest. here we will be spending the next 24 hours. So it's time to build a camp. And yeah, this is lovely. This is super beautiful. And it looks like it's gonna be a starry night, which means that we can sleep under the stars. That is beautiful. There we go. Thicker rope. And this is hemp rope that I've now twisted. Now we can put our tarp over here, and so we have a shelter for the night. All right, perfect. Now we have a frame for our tarp that we can set up, because it looks like the blue sky is gone, almost gone. And so we will have a cloudy night, maybe snow will come, and then it's nice to have a shelter. All right. So, right, the bed is ready, and now it's time to make a fire. But I think I need to gather some firewood. Or I think we get the fire going, and then I'll gather more firewood for the night. I found some dry firewood here underneath this big spruce. So you have this big spruce, and you look inside here, you have these really dry branches. Just here is another secret. If you look here underneath this stone, you see dry firewood starter. Look. Perfect. I'm getting really sweaty over here. Everything I have on me is woolen. Woolen underneath my pants, or then I had the military cotton pants. But then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of wool. And it's minus 10 degrees Celsius right now. And this jacket, this anorak jacket, I have made myself. I've sewed this jacket, and I actually weaved the fabric as well. So first I weaved it out of woolen string, and then we stamped it in a water stamp, so it got kilted or filtered, you say, like this. And then I sew this jacket by hand with linen string. And with the linen string, I first covered it with beeswax to make it even stronger. And then my friend actually found a dead mink by the lake. And so I skinned it and prepared it, and I put it on my hoodie, on the hood. So this jacket is really nice and comfy. And there's no other jacket like this. And with the pocket here on the stomach, perfect for winter adventures. And I don't know if you can see, but I've actually saved, this is the face of the mink. And so there's 2 pearls I put in the eyes, and there's the little, yeah, that's the face. Now let's get the fire going. There we go. Fire is going nicely now. It was actually a bit harder than I thought to get the fire going. And in the middle of making the fire, the phone died. The battery on the camera died, and yeah, I just needed to continue focus on this fire. But I have a power bank with me, so now we're back live. Ah, so nice with the heat. And we have a lot of firewood here. There we go. The hat will be warm soon. It's wet now, so I made a drying rack for it. And yeah, the space is looking really good. The bed is finished over there, and maybe I'll prepare the tarp. But I do have a light with me so I can put it up even when it's dark. And hopefully I don't have to use the tarp, because it would be super nice to just sleep under the stars. But I think it's time to get some food going. That would be really nice. I also brought some flour in a bag, and so I melted some snow, so I have water, not too warm, and then I just mix my dough inside this bag. Oh, nice. Buckwheat bread and sausage. And a cup of coffee on top of that. Ah, that's hot. I was thinking like, wait, is it raining? I was looking at my pants and like, what? There's like raindrops coming down on my pants. And then I look up and I see, the heat from the fire is melting the snow on the branch and it's dropping down on my pants. The fire is burning really good. The coffee tastes really good. There we go. Some more firewood. Bomb. Now let's get the drum going. Alright, it's starting to snow a little bit, but not too much. But I think I will be putting up the tarp here anyways, because yeah, there's still some light left and there's still some daylight left, and it will be hard to put it up when it's dark outside. Let's put it up. Put it up, put it up. There we go. In case it starts to snow really heavy tonight, I will be very thankful that I put this up. I'm tired. It's starting to be pretty dark out here now. Swedish forest. I'm tired. I'm super tired. It's been a long day. A lot of work. A lot of physical work. A lot of smoke in my eyes. Yeah, I want to go to bed right now, but it's only 4 o'clock in the 4 a.m. Yeah. Right. Boo. This flashlight is really strong and this is super cozy. Oh, this is life. I mean, oh my god. I am now in my sleeping bag and I'm not cold at all actually. And this view is just crazy. I mean, look at this magical. Wow. I almost fell asleep like 5 o'clock maybe, 5 a.m. and because it was beginning to go dark, but then I got some energy. I was feeling quite cold, and so I got up and I made this drying rack for my clothes and started to dry my socks and my wet pants. And yeah, now I've been sitting here contemplating, singing, praying, writing, planning for this year to come. The future is looking bright. It's about 10 o'clock. It's snowing. So I'm really thankful that I put up this tarp. Right, so it's 3 o'clock in the night and it's snowing. Snowing really much. See? It's snowing really bad right now. And see this? I was supposed to lay right here, but I didn't expect it to snow this much actually. So yeah, I think I'll just have to fix this. Right, I put up these sticks to prevent the canvas from going down too far. So now I have a nice comfortable little shelter here. Good morning. Good morning. I've slept a little bit. I slept maybe 5 hours. But the thing is, I'm cold. I'm freezing. My toes are cold. And I have 3 layers of wool socks. But either way, this survival challenge is coming to an end. And I will go home soon to my beautiful family. But it's snowing. Snowing very much now. But it's so quiet. So quiet and beautiful here. I'm going to try to... I'm going to eat some breakfast and then I'm going to pack my stuff. Oh my god, it has snowed so much. Whoa. Here's my camp. And I will now start to take it down and go home. But it's very beautiful out here. But I'm also very cold. Wow. Frozen lake. So much snow! Oh my god. Look at all that snow on top of the tarp. I'm really starting to get it cold now. So, yeah. Bag is almost packed. It's just a tarp left. Then I will be heading home. There we go. Backpack is full and now we're heading home. Thank you, Lake and Winter, for this adventure. It's gonna be really nice to come home. the snow is really heavy to walk in. You see, I'm all the way up to my knees. This is actually becoming a real survival challenge. It's really, really heavy to walk in this snow. I would say I have maybe 20 minutes left walking. So I'm not far from home. But yeah, it's tough. I'm glad I chose this other route that is more up on a mountain, because the road that I took on the way to the lake when I first started, it was covered with small trees. Okay, I need to focus on this. That's our car. Crazy. So much snow. That's another car, completely covered in snow. Oh, I can see our house. Oh my god. This was crazy. This is crazy. I really challenged myself, and I was a bit afraid now on my way home, because I'm so exhausted, and yeah, snowing could have ended bad, but it went good. Oh my god, do you see that layer on the roof? Oh my god, it's so much snow. Oh my god, I am home. Oh, finally I'm home. Ay, oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, oh hey. Coffee and cream. It was actually very scary, the last part of this adventure. I was so tired, and it was snowing so much, and with the snow above my knees, at some parts the snow was up to my waist. I'm thankful that I'm home, and I knew that if it would be an emergency situation, I was one call away from emergency help. And now I got pancakes in my stomach. Elin, my wife, she had made pancakes for me when I came home. And I was so exhausted, so when I came in here, I just fell on the floor and started to cry. Started to cry of exhaustion because I was so exhausted, and I felt such a relief. Finally I was home. And I guess that a lot of emotions came up because I was not able to feel these emotions when I was out there. The only thing was to keep on moving. Keep on moving towards home. I don't recommend anyone to do this. Don't do it alone. And check the forecast before, the weather. Check and plan better. Have a better shelter. And be close to home. So when you're really tired, you don't have to walk for 1.5 hours to come home. I had really strong dreams during the night. It was super strong and powerful. And yeah. I dreamt about old friends and a lot of stuff. I also dreamt that our cat Sindri, I dreamt that she came and laid inside my sleeping bag, and I was remembering in the dream I was like, whoa, have you walked all the way here? That was cute. Beautiful that she came to me in my dreams. Right. Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.